Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, Kim Jong-un over in North Korea is once again pushing America's buttons. Just this past week, he launched another intercontinental ballistic missile, which according to General Mad Dog Mathis can reach pretty much anywhere in America or the globe for that matter. Now we know the dictator and crazy guy over there in North Korea is constant talk and no blow, at least so far, but we cannot put it past him that something could happen in the very near future because he definitely is pushing the envelope, so to speak. Just a quick break here. I wanted to let you guys know that my report is brought to you by Get the Tea. This is the most amazing detox product, and I kid you not, you will be feeling better. At least that's what it has done for me. And the special right now is buy two, get one free. He also has vitamin C and coral and all kinds of other goodies on there that you can check out as well. Well, back to the broadcast. Let me take you to our first report here. This is on the organicprepper.com, and its headline, North Korea launched another intercontinental ballistic missile. And here's what we learned. North Korea tested the most powerful missile to date, and it splashed down out of the coast of Japan. Now, Kim issued a handwritten order for that particular launch, which stated, and I quote, "I ordered a test launch carried out on November 29th at dawn. Fire it bravely for the party and the motherland." Now, after that launch, General Mad Dog Mathis, the Secretary of Defense, warned that they'd proven they could pretty much threaten anywhere in the world. Now, that's a big statement coming from General Mathis there. But to date, this is the most powerful ICBM that North Korea has tested so far. Now, let me take you to another report, and this one's on the dailymail.com. It's headlined, "Missile was launched from North Korea. We'll take care of it." Trump had a handwritten note on North Korea in black marker, and all caps were revealed during his Roosevelt Room photo op. Now, it goes on to say that Trump's notes were spotted in front of him as he addressed reporters from the Roosevelt Room of the White House on Tuesday. Note on paper in front of him was written in black marker in all capital letters. Trump didn't stray from his notes when he revealed that North Korea had launched the missile and he would handle the situation. The missile launch prompted the U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mathis to warn that Pyongyang could soon threaten everywhere in the world. The missile traveled 620 miles and landed with 200 nautical miles off the coast of Japan. So, what is that saying? Well, we know North Korea has launched another missile, and now Donald Trump responds to that, or at least has been caught responding to that. I think it was a purposeful caught, if you will, or purposeful leak, in which he had on writing on a piece of paper in his room, that basically he's going to handle the situation. And you know, tick-tock on the clock, we could be looking at war because Iran, there's also, a report that Iran is sending warships in the Gulf. And so there's a little bit of, we know Iran and North Korea have been in talks off and on. So something to think about there. But moving on to a little bit, I want to show you a third report, and this is on HalTurnerRadio.com, and it's headlined, "Senator on North Korea, Missiles and Nukes. If we have to go to war over this, we will." And also Rex Tillerson, which I'm going to show you his release in a moment, but he's talking about even putting up a naval blockade. Now, the senator who made that statement was Senator Lindsey Graham, and he went on Communist News Network, of all things. But in a situation room with Wolf Blitzer, he stated that, look, if we have to go to war over this, we will. And that's where we're sitting. So we're on the brink of world war, or war, if you want to call it that, depending on who the key players are. We know Japan and America are going to be part of that. China is probably going to get their foot in there somehow. Iran would likely get involved. You know, it's just a lot of different players. Russia could stick their foot in, and of course North and South Korea are all going to be a part of that. But let me show you also a release that came out on state.gov from Rex Tillerson, who goes on to say that we can put up some naval blockades, or we're going to take action as well on what happened with North Korea, and we won't overlook it. But here's what he says in that report, and I'm just going to read the second paragraph there. If you want to read more, you can reference it. But the The DPRK's relentless pursuit of nuclear weapons and the means to deliver them must be reversed. Together, the international community must continue to send a unified message to North Korea that the DPRK must obtain its WMD programs, or abandon its WMD programs, All nations must continue strong economic and diplomatic measures in addition to implementing all existing UN sanctions. The international community must take additional measures to enhance maritime security, including the right to interdict maritime traffic, transporting goods to and from the DPRK. So in other words, to interdict there means they can put up blockades within North Korea if they needed to do something like that. So all of this in mind, I've talked about the capabilities, that EMP capabilities, electromagnetic pulse capabilities that North Korea has, and it's been leaked for over 20 years that they've had that capability, but it's just now coming to the surface, as far as this year anyhow. And so that's something to think about. And we know that they have not one, but two different satellites, that go above America. And I honestly think we need to watch those bad boys and see what's happening. Now, all of that said, obviously, there are people pulling the strings from behind the scenes and pushing and attempting to make things happen. I understand that. I understand that North Korea is a part in their chess game of life, and that if they want to spark a war, they just might force Donald Trump's hand to do so. If they allow some kind of missile to hit a city or something of that nature, then Donald Trump will be forced to go to war, and that could be part of the ploy and part of the game that the globalists and New World Order wanted all along. I get it. I know. But truth of the matter is people will and can get hurt when war happens. It's inevitable that when war happens, people will get hurt, and it's an unfortunate situation. But that's why I've warned on my channel for quite a while that we need to be aware of the games that are going on, and we need to be aware of the things that are happening here and now, regardless. I mean, we know that they're pulling the strings, but sometimes some of those strings get pulled or let loose, and we need to be ready at any level. Anyhow, wanted to bring you the latest on all of that. I'd love to hear your comments. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.